The 2023 NFL season should be remembered in part as the year that all 32 teams will finally stop taking the pre-draft process and testing as gospel. As we are about to find out, it really doesn't mean jack. Just before I begin, can you please do me a favour? As this is my first ever YouTube video, I would really appreciate it if you could like this video, comment on what changes you would make and why you think I'm a dickhead, and lastly, subscribe so I can feel your tender love. Thank you kindly. Number 1, CJ Stroud. I mean, was it ever going to be anyone else? This kid has shown the poise and leadership of a 10-year vet. If he didn't miss those 2 games, I truly believe he would have been a massive sniff at the MVP. Instead, he'll just have to settle for Offensive Rookie of the Year honours. Apart from the amazing throws and game-winning drives, Stroudy Rowdy put up insane numbers. In 15 games, he had 4,108 yards with 23 touchdowns and only 5 interceptions. Man, that pre-draft S2 cognitive test must be really useful. Number 2, Puka Nacua. With the 177th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Rams select the biggest steal of the draft by a country mile. Puka Bazooka broke the record for most catches and receiving yards by a rookie in NFL history. 105 receptions for 1,486 yards and 6 touchdowns. Another player who tested average in the pre-draft tests and another superstar in the making. Number 3, Devon Witherspoon. The first cornerback taken in the draft was a hot debate. In the end, Devon Witherspoon was taken 5th overall by the Seahawks, and boy are they glad they did. 79 tackles, 3 sacks, 1 forced fumble, 16 pass deflections, and 1 pick that he took for 97 yards to the house. Oh, and only 39 receptions allowed. Witherspoon is my pick for Defensive Rookie of the Year, and it ain't changing. Number 4, Jahmyr Gibbs. The surprise 12th pick in the draft, the Lions were ridiculed for taking Gibbs this early. So, to everyone who had something negative to say about this pick, go and jam it. The Alabama product rushed for 945 yards and 10 touchdowns with an average of 5.2 yards per carry. He also had 316 receiving yards and 1 touchdown. The Lions should be applauded for believing in themselves and taking Gibbs this early. Number 5, Bijan Robinson. Yeah, this one was kind of a flip-flop, either you'd be happy with, but I went with it this way. The consensus number 1 running back in the class was taken with the 8th overall pick. Robinson proved this year why there is still value in first-round running backs with 976 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns, to go along with 487 receiving yards and 4 touchdowns. I'm very keen to see what he can do without a head coach who's not an idiot. Number 6, we have a tie. Yep, it's my video. I'm allowed to do whatever I want. Byron Young and Kobe Turner. Both Rams rookie pass rushers had phenomenal years. Young had 61 tackles, 8 sacks, 2 forced fumbles and 1 fumble recovery. Not bad for the 77th pick. Turner, meanwhile, had 57 tackles, 9 sacks, and 2 pass deflections. Also, not bad for the 89th pick. Number 7, Will Anderson Jr. The Houston Texans traded away number 12 and number 33 in the 2023 NFL Draft, plus a 2024 first-round pick and 2024 third-round pick, all in exchange for the 105th selection and the right to take Will Anderson Jr. at number 3 overall. At first, I thought it was a bit of a reach, but now I'll eat humble pie, as Anderson has been great in his rookie season. With 45 total tackles and 7 sacks to go along with great leadership qualities, the Texans have found another gem. Number 8, wait for it, just wait. Zay Flowers, Jordan Addison, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Sam Laporta, Jaden Reed, Dalton Kincaid, And the man who would have been picked in this position had injury not struck, Tank Dell. All these blokes had good to really good years. Not you, Quinton Johnson. The player who gets the nod here, though, Rashie Rice. Yeah, I know, catching passes from Patrick Mahomes helps. But 938 yards and 7 touchdowns is a good stab. The reason he gets the chocolates, though? 654 yards after the catch. That's good for third in the entire league. Number 9, Jalen Carter. Yeah, I get it. After taking a bit of a slide in the draft due to some off-field issues, Carter was taken with the 9th overall pick by the Eagles. Some will have him way higher, but I simply don't think he's been as good as the other defensive players on this list. Yes, his PFF grade is higher than the rest, but that's not as important as some people make it out to be. 33 tackles, 6 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, and 1 fumble recovery, which he returned for a touchdown. The kid had a great year, there's no doubt in that. And there's no doubt in his potential. But he's simply not the defensive rookie of the year, and I'll die on that hill. Number 10, Devon Achane. Another draft steal. This speed merchant was taken at pick 84. Injuries are the only reason he's not higher on this list. In only 11 games this year, Achane racked up 800 yards on 7.8 yards per carry with 8 touchdowns. He also added 3 touchdowns at 197 yards through the air. Let's just cross our cheeks and hope he stays healthy during the playoffs. All right, that's it, guys. Let me know in the comments what changes you would make and, feel free to tell me why I'm a genius. Cut ya.